Did you know a dog's sense of smell is like up to 100,000 times more powerful than ours? Seriously. So just try to imagine what a vet's office must smell like to them. If the thought of that visit makes your heart rate climb just as much as your dog's, well, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to break down how to turn that super stressful trip into a calm and maybe even positive experience. Oh yeah, the shaking in the car, the whining in the waiting room, the paws just planted on the floor refusing to go inside. It's just a really tough thing to watch, right? Especially when you know it's all for their own health. But the good news is, there's actually a lot we can do to change this whole picture. And welcome to Pets Fun Zone. Our whole goal here is to give you those practical tips that make life with your pets happier and healthier. So let's dive right in and try to understand what's really going on in your dog's mind.
You know, the first step to solving pretty much any problem is understanding what's causing it in the first place. And for our dogs, the vet clinic isn't just a building, it's a total sensory overload. To them, it can feel like landing on a completely alien planet.
I mean, it is a full-on assault on their senses. You got the chemical smell of cleaners all mixed in with the scent of other really anxious animals. You got all those strange beeps and whirs from medical equipment. And then a stranger starts handling and restraining them. But you know what the biggest trigger is? They remember the shot they got last time. All of this just creates this powerful negative association that we need to rewrite. So here's the secret. A calmer vet visit doesn't actually start at the vet. Nope. It starts right in your living room, where your dog feels the safest. This is where we're going to lay all the groundwork for building up their confidence. The idea here is pretty simple. You're going to become the fun vet at home. You'll practice the kinds of touch they'll experience during an exam, but you're going to make it the best game ever. So you gently touch their ears for just a second, and then immediately give them a super high-value treat. Lightly hold a paw, then treat. Look at their teeth, then treat. What you're doing is slowly, gently desensitizing them to all these actions. Okay, so the main goal here is to actively rewrite their brain's response. We're literally changing their thought from, ugh, this is scary and weird, to, oh, hey, this touch means I get a piece of chicken. It turns a moment of potential anxiety into a predictable, fun, and really rewarding game. And you can expand this game to pretty much everything, from your bathroom scale to even a muzzle. Just introduce these objects with tons of rewards until they become kind of boring, or even better, a signal that something really good is about to happen. And always, always end these little mock exam sessions with a fun game of fetch to keep it all positive. All right, so once you've built that solid foundation at home, it's time to take the show on the road. This next phase is all about practice runs that are going to completely change your dog's expectations about what's coming. For a lot of dogs, the car itself is the very first anxiety trigger. So to break that connection, start taking them on short, fun trips that don't end at the vet. Go to the park, a favorite hiking trail, or maybe the pet store. The goal is to make the car signal adventure, not anxiety. This next step is huge. Call up your vet and ask about doing a happy visit. It's basically a quick trip where absolutely nothing medical happens. You just pop into the lobby, your dog gets lots of treats and praise from the staff, maybe they step on the scale for a reward, and then you leave. It completely reframes their experience of the building itself. You see, all of this work, the handling games, the fun car rides, the happy visits, it's all about one thing: building trust. And that's the core philosophy we champion here at Pets Fun Zone. By patiently building that bond in safe environments, you're preparing your dog and your relationship to handle stressful situations as a real team. Sharpening up a few key commands also gives you some powerful tools for the real visit. Commands like touch, where your dog targets your hand with their nose, or settle on a mat, give your dog a predictable job to do. This redirects their focus away from the stress of the environment and puts it right back on you, their trusted leader. Okay, the prep work is done. It's the day of the actual appointment. All that practice you've done is about to pay off. Our focus now is all about managing the environment and keeping your dog as comfortable as possible in the moment. Think of this like packing a special comfort kit for your dog. A few key items from home can make a huge, huge difference in an unfamiliar, sterile clinic. They provide a real sense of security and a link back to their safe space. So, what goes in the kit? Well, a blanket that smells like home, for comfort. Some really high-value treats like cheese or chicken, something way better than their normal kibble.
Add a special distraction toy, maybe a puzzle feeder, and you could even try a calming pheromone spray on their blanket to create this little bubble of safety around them. During the visit, you become a human treat dispenser. You want to reward every single small moment of calm that you want to see more of. Sitting quietly in the waiting room? Treat. Stepping on the scale without a fuss? Treat. Letting the vet listen to their heart? Jackpot of treats. You are constantly reinforcing bravery. And remember this, you are your dog's #1 advocate. So let the staff know your dog is nervous before you even begin. Ask if the exam can be done on the floor, where they feel more stable. And if you see their stress signals rising, it is absolutely okay to ask for a 30-second break for them to just reset. Your calm, confident presence tells your dog that they're safe. You are their most important voice, and it's your job to speak up for their needs. That simple act of advocacy can change everything for your dog. It's a belief that is at the very heart of the Pets Fun Zone community. We are our pets' protectors. Okay, the appointment is over, but our work isn't quite done yet. How we handle the aftermath of the visit is just as important as the preparation, because it's what shapes their memory of the entire event. As soon as you get home, it's time for a major positive experience. The goal is to finish the day with an activity that completely overshadows the stress of the clinic. Go for a fun walk, play their favorite game, or just have a good long cuddle session. This helps their final memory of the day be a happy one. And let's be really clear about the pitfalls here. You want to avoid forcing situations your dog isn't ready for, or punishing them for being scared. Your own anxiety travels right down the leash, so project calm confidence. Instead of force, you're going to rely on patience. And instead of punishment, you're going to use that positive reinforcement that builds trust. It really comes down to this. Patience plus practice equals a calmer, healthier dog. This isn't a quick fix, it's a process. But every single gentle handling session and every happy car ride, it all adds up, making sure your dog can get the medical care they need without being terrified. So just remember, the goal isn't a perfect dog who suddenly loves the vet. The goal is progress. If this visit was even 5% less stressful than the last one, that is a huge win. This whole process isn't just about vet visits. It's about building a deeper, more resilient bond of trust. So the real question is, what's the first small step you're going to practice with your dog today? Hey, join the Pets Fun Zone community for more pet facts and tips. You can subscribe, check out our blog, and shop our pet lover gifts. All the links for that are right down in the description below. Thanks so much for watching.